Okay, we gone over every spiritual and elemental. Let's talk about the most hardest school to learn and the most funnest school to learn. With that being balanced, I know some people kind of question like, why is it like you're saying it's the hardest and the most fun at the same time? Those two words don't go together normally, and it's because balance is so complex that you can't even take balance seriously most of the time. Um, I haven't mentioned the what makes balance kind of like the hardest. Unlike most schools, balance doesn't have any the opponent to go base on. So balance is basically just a more of like you can do anything you want. But here's the but if you need to know what the good balance players looks like and the bad ones, the balance will just say keys mine, these are just words that I ran into one bounce one day while going through Hades dungeon. Oh yeah, and where I was teaming with others are like, I asked them, what's your definition of balance support? Oh, just healing, prepping, that's it. Uh, Basically. Reason why it sounds so dumb there is because this person has not really understand balance at all. The reason why balance is kind of hard to learn, but you can easily tell the difference though, is because a good balance player will remember they can juggle any role at any time. And the reason why I said this player is not really great is because they only understand two things. So they only bend death and life, which means they have not understand myth, they have not understand storm, they have not understand ice, and they have certainly not understand fire. So, if you need to tell the difference, I know casual players are going to ask me like, why am I being mean a little bit? Well, it's because the player was actually delusional, where they just believe balance is only good at two things. Balance is good at almost everything. They can tank, they can heal, they can prep, they can hit. But is it going to always remain this way? No. I would say eventually balance will be hitting more. The reason why I say that is because the time goes on, more players just want to get out of there, basically, rather than just form up a team and go like do like mouse their battle, where everyone preps one person. So it's kind of why I say balance is going to be hitting more eventually. So and you're wondering, does balance boost on anybody? Yeah. Is it like early on? No. It's basically Shadow. And I know some players are not happy to hear that, but and some of you probably don't know what Shadow is. Shadow is a school that is form of storm, fire, and death. It mixed into together to form a school called Shadow. That's basically it. Mainly those three. They sometimes have other mix in there, but mainly they have fire, storm, and death. No way on around it, and that's why originally Shadow was. So, anyways, is there any side school that's going to plummet its balance to the ground? Believe it or not, no. There is no side school that's going to plummet balance to where they're pretty useless. No. Nope, not at all. So, yeah, balance is the only school that can do any side school and not be plummeted to the ground. So, what's going to help balance be more passive and which one's going to help it be more aggressive? It just depends on what you use side school for. Like, if you're using fire to prep fire, that's passive. If you use fire to be the big hitter, that's aggressiveness, by the way. So, so basically, it just depends how you use it, and that's all basically about balance when it comes to side school as well. Um, Now, I'm pretty sure there's a bigger question. Why do most players fail balance miserably? It comes to just one thing. They don't understand every rule. They understand maybe myth, or just they understand only fire and storm in life. They only understand everything but myth. They only understand everything but ice. It's just kind of why it just most players kind of fail at balance. But what makes balance so much fun? There is no downside when it comes to side schools or main school either. You can just go with balance and boom, you'll be helping the team the entire time. But why? I know some people a while ago. I know some of you a while ago wondering, why is balance perceived as just heal and prepper more of the time? Yeah, people are just demanding them. If you're trying to figure it out, it's just more selfishness most of the time. So yeah, it's just more of a demand rather than when they actually needed it. So yeah, balance is also a great way to expose any any friends around you, if they're just your friends or they are just there because you're an interesting person. That's it. Just like I said a while ago, it's like changing yourself to a woman or change yourself to man can change the dynamic. Like I said a while ago with one of the videos of today. Um, Basically, it's just you can change dynamic by just swapping one thing or switching a minor detail. Good players will just go like, "We got your back. We know you're doing your best, and we know you're the best player we got. Go for it. Kill that boss. Take him to the ground. Beat him up with a stick." Something like that. While the bad players will just always go like, "But your life, you're only supposed to heal," or "Your eyes, you cannot be prepping yourself. You cannot be hitting. You're just there to tank and prep me, Storm." Or, "There's two lights in the room. Just Fire and Storm in the room too, and well, just leave Fire and Storm to hit. Despite the fact we needed a third hitter." Yeah, it's just basically those things. It's kind of why I say it can reveal certain things. Like it will expose like people who just stereotypically think they're only good at one thing when they can do anything at some point. If you need me saying one more example, I'll bring it up from my experience. Well, one experience from in this family. So, wait a minute, you're meth and you're going heal mode? What are you? I'm ice. I'm so weak. I want a fancy pass in the academy like I'm a baby. And I'm pretty sure you guys kind of get it what I mean by the just what kind of bad colors can be revealed.